Did you know there was a bunch of public beach in the heart of DC? Well, in 1925, the United States Congress did something unthinkable. They didn't just pass a law or cut a budget, they ordered the total destruction of a massive, beloved public resort. They didn't do it because of natural disaster, they did it because they couldn't stand the idea of integration. Faced with the choice between a shared beach or no beach at all, men like Alabama Senator Thomas Heffin chose to bury the sand. They chose a scorched earth policy to ensure that if black citizens were going to swim in the Tidal Basin, then no one was going to swim in the Tidal Basin. To understand how we got here, you have to look back at 1920. This wasn't just a place for cherry blossoms, it was the Tidal Basin bathing beach. It was a summer paradise in the heart of DC, complete with white sand, beach shores, and 30-foot diving tower. On a sweltering day, 20,000 people would pack the shore. But this public treasure was whites only. Black Washingtonians were forced into dangerous, rocky stretches of the Potomac River to cool off, places where drownings were a tragic regular occurrence. By 1922, the black community, led by the NAACP, demanded their right to water. They simply asked for a beach of their own on the other side of the basin. Congress initially agreed and set aside $75,000, but then the segregationist Southern Bloc panicked. They realized that building a black beach on the National Mall would legitimize black presence in the city's most symbolic space. Heffin and his allies feared that if the courts ever ruled against segregation, they'd be forced to integrate the white beach. Their solution was ruthless. In February 1925, they passed a bill to kill the project and demolish the existing white beach. They hid behind a convenient excuse: the cherry blossoms. Senator Royal Copeland and the Fine Arts Commission claimed the aesthetic of beauty of the trees was being desecrated by the bathers. They used beautification as a polite mask for racial exclusion. Within months, the lockers were smashed, the diving tower was razed, the sand was hauled away and replaced with the manicured silent lawns we see today. The beach was erased from the map, sacrificed on the altar of Jim Crow. Next time you walk the Tidal Basin, look past the monuments. You're standing on the site of a park that was murdered by the very people sworn to represent the public, all to keep the finish line from being crossed. When we look at Black history in America, so much of it is erased and so much of it is hidden and buried just under the grass. Just under a monument is somewhere that Black people once lived, Black people once thrived, Black towns once existed, but still we rise. Happy Black History Month.